This is an ad hoc discussion about a hot topic. I often hear people at the cigar bar, particularly where people like to voice strong opinions, talking about how the earth is finished. And because the earth is finished, we need to move the human race somewhere else. And according to them, that seems to mean the planet Mars. These are not particularly scientific people. They're influenced heavily by listening to the likes of Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk and these kind of chaps. And I have an interest in astronomy and astrophysics. And I tell them there's several reasons why it's not feasible. And it's certainly not practical. The first reason is that Mars, is a long way away. At its closest point, it's 30 million miles, and at its furthest point, it's 300 miles, depending where the Earth is in relation to Mars at any time. That means the minimum time to get to Mars is about 6 months. So you can't just nip home, if you have a problem, if you need to go to the hospital or something. You are committed and you ain't coming back anytime soon. That's the first thing. The second thing is the Earth has a magnetic field that protects it from the solar wind and cosmic rays, high energy particles, radiation, if you will. That stops us being instantly fried and dying of cancer in a few weeks or whatever. Mars has no magnetic field. Nothing is deflected. No charged particles, no high energy particles are deflected. They all just hit the surface of Mars. That means if you're on Mars, you have to wear a radiation suit all the time. Not very practical. The next thing is Mars' atmosphere, which is incredibly thin anyway, has no oxygen. So you can't breathe the air. Slight problem. So as well as a radiation suit, you have to go around with an oxygen cylinder. Next problem, it has no water. It may or may not have ice, which I hear people saying we could drop atomic bombs on it. I don't know how. But it doesn't have any water. And the plan I hear is, we can pump the air full of, which is actually all CO2, but we can pump the air full of even more CO2 to warm it up and then melt the water, and then things will germinate and there'll be microbes and there will be elementary plant life. And within 10,000 years, we'll have oxygen and we'll have a planet we can live on. In 10,000 years. Well, what good is that to anybody? So, what I would say is, instead of insane comments like, we need to move to Mars, can I humbly suggest that the best thing we can do is to look after planet Earth, which after all is absolutely perfect for human life. The reason human life is here is that the habitat was perfect for the evolution of human life. So Mars is a pipe dream. It's not even a very clever pipe dream. It's kind of crazy. So let's stick to this wonderful blue planet and